better win.
Yo, peace. Welcome back, my supernatural, victorious Virgos. Yo, this is a autumn solstice right here. The autumn solstice is an energy where you prepare for wintertime, where you actually harvesting your hard labor that you done placed forth in the springtime. I'm talking about the seeds. You watered them right, so now you get to reap the rewards and the benefits of that. Depending on how good you sowed the seed. All right. And with the supreme mathematics, the energy that surrounds this reading is wisdom knowledge. That's the universe and the supreme alphabet. So wisdom knowledge, all being born to understand it, being wise to what you know, having discernment of what it is. Knowing is having the ability to comprehend a situation by looking at the matter at hand. And understanding is the pure supreme comprehension, the cream of the crop, the cream of knowledge and wisdom. So the universe right now is speaking to you. So listen. All right, so we're gonna do a 3-card spread as far as dealing with the months, dealing with the solstice effect, which is September through October and October through November, November through December. All right, so without further ado, bam, let's see what happens. So the energy, victorious Virgos, you have for the first quarter or the first part of the solstice is 6 of Swords. So you or someone that you know that's very connected to you, very close to you, dealing with this energy, is walking away from something or just leaving something behind in their mind, or how they're thinking, or form a way of thoughts, and they're getting up and they're going. They're either coming towards you or they're going to better land that they feel. And this is a good thing for individuals who have actually contemplated their whole decision. When you get to this point, you pretty much recognize the conflict and the competition that was prior to the 6 of Swords, which was like the 5 of Swords. You know what I mean? And you having to rest up with the 4 of Swords coming from the 3 of Swords. All right. So we got the 2 of Wands for the next part, which is we're dealing with October and November. The 2 of Wands, someone's feeling very hopeful and creating, very passionate as far as like having something that they want to carry out into the world. They have this in their mind that they want to be able to create something to add on to be great, as far as to express their own being and self. And to do this, they also feel like as a 2, it's like a pairing type of situation. When you have a pairing situation, the Most High pairs things together like parents. You know what I mean? They come together to raise the child. With November and December, you got the Empress. Now, the Empress is an energy where it's like pretty much at the top. That's like the creative energy. This energy is like which everyone is striving to be in supernaturally. You can be an Emperor energy, but the Empress energy is the divine feminine. That type of energy is something that you become very nurturing. You're very aware, intuitive. You have pretty much all the feminine aspects mastered. So whether you're a male or a female, you can embody the Empress energy. So someone sees you as this being, like their person. So the Empress also belongs to someone, or is about to be belonging to someone. So someone maybe see you as their Empress, or you may see someone as your Empress or your counterpart. But the Empress is the counterpart of a divine union. All right, so I had to check that out. Clarifying the 6 of Swords real quick, see where that's going to bring you, because or this person or your person that's just leaving something harsh behind. 6 of Wands, High Priestess, the 2 of Cups. The High Priestess, that energy is a feminine energy. It's an intuitive energy. So he or she is listening to their intuition at this time about a connection that is like no other. It's a mutual loving connection. So they're leaving a situation to go to the one that they call their 2 of Cups. And with the 6 of Wands, they're on a high tail about that piece. You know what I'm saying? If they are leaving, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like they're hightailing their ass up out of there. And they also see their other one like that as well, you know. So using the intuition is a great thing when it's coming to when it comes to, you know, noticing their flaws in the situation and the others, and being able to leave and go to their true love. And true love is something that the universe put together, because we're dealing with the supreme mathematics of the situation and the supreme alphabet. So that's the you and I verse all. So that's man and woman and child, dealing with those energies. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, divine masculine, divine feminine. So the next part, the next half is the October and November. So clarifying the Two of Wands, we have Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. So someone's very hopeful. It was very hopeful as far as, like, you know, creating something, but they do not want a certain love that was offered to them, that's going to be offered to them, which is going to cause, oh, let me be careful, which is going to cause a moment to be rerouted, which is a Tower moment. A lot of people be like, oh, Tower moment, dun 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 dun. It's like, yo, when you got a Tower moment, that changes up everything by the divine. It's like something not rolling right, so it has to be like reset and rebuilt. And the Ace of Cups is basically a new beginning in love. So love is also around. So when you're dealing with the love, something in the past had to be destroyed. So whatever that happened before and transpired of not wanting the love or not accepting the love that was offered, it was like, you know, the universe took that down and repackaged the whole situation up, and was like, is an Ace of Cups. That's the brand new beginning in love. You know what I mean? So yeah, and so we're gonna go on to the winter months, which is November and December, the deep end of the year. All right, so we're gonna see what's up. She was calculated. All right, cool. Clarifying the Empress, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So the Empress sitting back, maintaining, waiting, you know what I'm saying? In the King of Pentacles position, very secure, very dominant in their position, as far as, like, you know, not wavering to anything that can hinder their growth, you know, or development. The King of Pentacles is secure. It's like you can't move it, like a stake, you know. So, and then dealing with the Judgment, you know, the Empress is like, you know, pretty much waiting out the Judgment situation to be able to be carried out fully, in order to be able to maintain and be in the position of stability with another individual. If not, then this is in regular life, you know. So some sort of judgment will have to take place around that time, you know, around that time in the winter months, that the Empress must see through in order to make it happen. So yeah, with the Empress being clarified by the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Judgment is being taken place in the ethereal realm, as far as, like, dealing with you know, the matter of an individual coming to the Empress, meaning that if the Empress had someone before and they left, and this person wants to come back because of the waters were messed up and they didn't want that love over there. So that's what caused the Tower moment, so this person can try to get their brand new beginning of love with you, Virgo, which is, you are most likely in that Empress position, and you embody that energy. So the Empress is just like, you know, basically waiting for the Judgment to take place. And when the Judgment takes place, that's when, you know, the situation can actually balance itself out. So yeah, the person who's attached to you definitely want to get up with you and you know, because they use their intuition now. They're not afraid to use that, because they coming for their Two of Cups, y'all. It may not have too much action, but right now it's the environment that they in that they don't even like. And let's see, it said Three of Cups. They like, man, I just want, that's the bottom of the deck. They just like, yo, I don't even want to play this no more. I want to go to my Two of Cups. So yeah, man, judgment has to take place, Virgo. So you can't save everybody. You got to get your ass together for yourself. You know what I mean? This goes for all placements. Then you will go ahead and get that strength that you need to go and get the one. If you're paired up with a one and y'all are light workers or not, you know what I mean? Or if you're just striving to live your life, because you know this is like truth, you know? So that's where you think they get all this science from in the first place. We already lived, our people lived it before. We have the genes and the records and shit that show all this stuff. It was just stolen, that's all. So yeah, till next time, yo. Solstice reading, this is like, you know, a 3-month reading right here, so it's spread out, you know. So this is over time right here, so you can just look at it and compare it to a situation to the prior solstice cycles, or you also being on King of Pentacle energy, meaning that you're about your money, about your bread, you're about to get it. You might be getting some kind of form of judgment for some kind of court situation that you had to sign the papers to, that you're finally getting that you waited for so long for, you know what I mean? Which is just what you've been waiting on. This could be on the financial side of things, you know. Also dealing with emotions, you know, and the love too, you know, and also just dealing with thoughts. So you could be leaving a thought pattern, you know, and you becoming more successful, people seeing you, you know, in this beginning part, because you're using your intuition, and this is what may attract your divine counterpart. See, it's all kind of little aspects that goes on here, you know what I mean? But just know and understand that the universe is going to get the last little word when it comes to that, all right? So yeah, and the universe is like, yo, be wise to your knowledge so that you can born your understanding and deal in equality. So with that being said, I'm gonna say peace, more love, and I'll be with you in the next video. Peace.